Hey, how's it going? It's Saturday night about 6:45 and I am gonna walk up Soi 26, head towards Rama 4, and then make the cut over to Soi 22 and head on down to the Hangover Bar for the expat meetup tonight. Should be a nice evening. It's not raining yet, so hopefully it'll hold off into the later evening. Usually from my condo I'd head up 26 towards Sukhumvit, then just walk down, come up Soi 22, but I'm gonna go the other way. And I was gonna ride the bike tonight, the beach cruiser, but I'm not sure where we're gonna end up, so we might jump in a cab and head off in a different direction. This is Bamboo Spa, real popular, legit place to get an affordable massage right next to the Four Wings Hotel. And I say it every time I walk by, but this Kokum Korean barbecue right almost at the base of my condo, I still need to give it a try. And my street of Soi 26, it's pretty much tree lined the entire way down to Rama 4. And I'm normally coming this way in the afternoon or morning heading to the supermarket, but this Indus Contemporary Indian Dining, it's kind of packed here at not even 7 p.m. And this is the Richmond office building. And I definitely want to try this place out, Hokkaido restaurant with grilled on. And right next to that is the classic gym. And down at the end there, I see the Bangkok Music and Dance Academy. And this Loirum, if I'm pronouncing that correct, I think it says it's a Nordic, Taste of Nordic restaurant. And just about 2 small blocks from Rama 4 is the K Village. There's all kinds of shopping, restaurants. There's a Via Market in there, I believe. I need to get out and explore this whole area. I've been in the K Village many times, but there's so many businesses surrounding. I'm just more a Sukhumvit guy than coming down here by Rama 4, but it's only 3 blocks from my condo, so I really should check it out. Here's the Warehouse 26. Looks like some smoothie places, coffee bars. And if you're into your craft beers, here's the beer collection right on the outside of K Village. And just across the street over here, there's a shopping center called A Square. That's where my bike shop is, the Harley Davidson store. If you go up just 1 more block, you're on Rama 4, but it's a little bit more of an industrial walk down towards Soi 22. So I'm gonna take this next right. I'm not sure what the name of the street is, but it's right where the A Square is, and I know it connects down to Soi 24, and then eventually Soi 22, where I'm heading tonight. And if you kept walking straight, you'd hit Rama 4 in just a half a block, and that's the Big C grocery store. And right across the street from it on Rama 4 is the Lotus. So it's nice to have them right next to each other. But once again, where you see the A Square, I'm gonna go ahead and make this right turn. There's no street sign on any of the 4 corners. Once again, in the A Square is the Harley Davidson shop and service center. You can buy a bike or just come over here and get your Harley Davidson of Bangkok t-shirt. That's the Big C on the corner of Soi 26 and Rama 4, and the Harley shop's just right across the street. If you walk past the Harley shop, it's all closed up at 7 p.m. Back into this A Square shopping center, you'll find my favorite bike shop and the artificial wave. I think it's called the Flow House. And off in the distance, you can see the beautiful buildings over on Soi 24. We're gonna go past to head down to Soi 22. And there's the bike shop. It's called the Bike Zone. If you're into high-end carbon fiber frames, all that kind of thing, you'll find it there in the Bike Zone. Plus, they worked on my junky old beach cruiser, no problem, at a very fair price. Right next door to the Bike Zone is the Flow House, one of those artificial surf waves with a rip curl shop attached. Yeah, they're having a good time. I'd like to get out there and give it a try. I've never ridden one of these fake waves. I'm more a longboard guy. And this, I've never seen it before. The Live House, it looks like an all-Thai crowd. A little bit of a nightclub, I guess, right on the top deck of the Flow House. I know you can rent this whole place out for parties and all, but I think this Live House is just something else going on. Seems kind of cool. All right, this is cool. It's a little band called Death of Heather. It's all sold out. Again, a very young Thai crowd having a good time on this Saturday night. and I'm back in my little shortcut alley heading over to Soi 24. And we popped out on Soi 24 at the Davis Hotel, almost at the Rama 4 intersection. Once again, if you follow this down Soi 24, you'll hit Sukhumvit in 5 or 6 blocks. But I'm going to keep going to Soi 22. Here goes a bunch of workers. They're 24 hours on these buildings around town. Just a lot of condos in between 24 and 22. Some little small Thai restaurants, but not a whole lot going on this little alley. And we popped out on Soi 22. So we're going to take a right, go 3-4 blocks, and I should be down at the Hangover right across from the Macro Foods. Just a long block down is Rama 4, so we could have easily just went to the end of Soi 26 and came up Rama 4, but I always come up this little alley on my beach cruiser. It's a little tight with cars roaring by, but not that big a deal. And I'm not sure if you can see it at all, but way off in the distance you can see the top green sign of the Holiday Inn. That's on the corner of Sukhumvit and Soi 22. You might find a little hidden gem restaurant down here, a little Thai place, or a place to get your hair cut for a couple of bucks. But this area of 22, kind of down by Rama 4, it's a lot of bike shops, fixing motorbikes and car batteries, radiator shops. Here's the fire department. And there's the Phoenix 2022 Club. Looks like some Indian food. And we're gonna come up in the next block or two blocks, to the Marriott Marquee. And here's the fancy Augustin on Sukhumvit Soi 22. I watch Foreigner Joe and GIF sometimes. I know they started out in that building when they lived in Bangkok. And this is the popular Park Origin building. I believe there's 4 towers. I looked at a couple of units in there. The facilities are beautiful, but the units are very, very small. I looked at a 27 square meter studio, and it was still top of the line prices. I think it was 16,000 baht for that smallest studio, and the 1 bedrooms were pushing 30,000 baht for not much larger. I think the 1 bedrooms were 36 square meter. So it's very nice, but they've stuffed in a ton of condos in those 4 towers. Park Origin. And there's one of those bike shops I was telling you about. You can pull in, get your oil changed, swap out some tires. And almost next door to Park Origin is this large 7-Eleven with half dozen food stalls. Kind of slow at 7 p.m., but here's the Honey House 2 and restaurant. Well, it sounds like the fire trucks are heading out. That's kind of cool, little 6-wheeled vehicle. Here's Domino's Pizza. Some colorful massage places here on 22. The Absolute Bar and what does that say? Bangkok Passion Massage. No shortages of massage places on 22, that's for sure. And next to that's Paradise Massage, Bangkok Passion, Honeybee. Lit up like the Las Vegas Strip. And right across the street from the Marriott's the Wine Depot. Nice tapas and wine, and the La Pita next door in Berlin's. I've ate at Berlin's a few times. Good kebab place. And this is the beautiful Marriott Marquee. And it's a beautiful hotel. You can see the air crews checking in. This is a favorite of the airlines. Beautiful hotel right in the middle of the city. And I think the Marquee is the flagship property of Marriott. And I can't tell who these guys are. I know we had a buddy who came down to the meetup at the Hangover, and he had just flew in for Oman Air. I know I've seen Lufthansa guys coming and going. Yeah, I just took a peek. Their suitcases do say Oman Air. But that's not my buddy Mohammed I hung out with that one time. He was flying the Dreamliner into Bangkok from Muscat. And there's a super rich money exchange right across the street. US dollar 33.85, the pound 43.45, euro 37.30. I don't exchange money, I haven't in a long time, but Super Rich has a really good reputation for giving a good rate. Just make sure to bring crisp, clean $100 bills, no markings, no tears, none of that, or they're not going to accept it. So I went kind of a long way just to break up the monotony. It's a long walk from my condo either way. It's 10 minutes on the bicycle or less on a motorbike, but I just wanted to go for a walk tonight. So I went this long way to get perspective. If you go down 2 blocks, you'll hit Sukhumvit, but right to the left is Macro Grocery, and right across the way is where I'm heading tonight, the Hangover Bar. And here's the Macro Food, great little grocery store, but just be advised, if you're planning on using your Visa card, they only take, I think it's UOB Bank over here in Thailand. Otherwise, you're gonna have to scan your phone, use the QR code, or bust out the cash. Chase Sapphire, I try to use, no go. And right across the street from Macro, this is the first stop of the night, the Hangover. We got a little meetup upstairs. Great little bar. The owner's from Rotterdam. It's got Heineken on tap. It's also a kind of a golf bar hangout. They do tournaments and end up back here at the bar. But come down to the Hangover. There's no bar girls or anything crazy. It's just a nice little place to hang out. So that was a good time here on this Saturday night. Had a great time at the Hangover. I'm out in search of food. I'm gonna try to get my butt home before 12 midnight, which is rare, but I'm doing my best. Thank you so much for watching.